rounded up in Isiolo. And I'm also one of the persons, a proponent, that's saying abductions in this country is done wrong, because it's wrong for you to pick somebody and not prosecute this person as per the provision of the Constitution. That being said, I will actually ask the people that are doing abductions not to do that in the manner that they're doing, because they are painting the president, who I don't think is involved in those things, in a bad light. For me, I don't think the president has lost his cool, because like I said about Wetangula, I also say that about the president. We've seen the president being the head of state, and there's a time when the president is a person. And sometimes we criticize what the president says because he's our right, he's our president, on everything that he says. And I think his life, public or not public, is also the lives of Kenyans, because it matters what he does in public, it matters what he does in private. What I'll say is that what the youth did in Isiolo was not welcomed, because the head of state demand the respect of the head of state. It doesn't matter whether you've got a political or an opinion that is contrary to that of the president. We've seen presidents in this country speaking in their mother tongue in a national function, and we've never complained. We've never complained because we believe that probably this president is ours, and so he speaks in our mother tongue, so we should be happy. But should it have been probably me speaking my mother tongue, coming from a small community, probably they will castigate me to hell. So sometimes the opinion of the leaders is biased towards who they believe is theirs. And so when he went to Isiolo, probably the youth were instigated. And again, the youth have always been misused. If you look at the Gen Z uprising in June last year here, at the end of it all, it was found that the youth were being used by people. So that when these people were satisfied, the youth then disappeared. But at the end of it all, it is the youth that are being used. So for me, I'll say it will not have been the youth that are castigated here. It will not be the youth that are actually taken in. The youth will not tell us who is this that did this to the president. Irrespective of whether the president is right or wrong, it is wrong for you to echo the head of state on the basis that is the head of state is the symbol of unity in this country. If you actually echo the symbol of unity in this country, you are disuniting the country, and the country can fragment.
Final word, Bwana Mutambu, is it right for the president to show this raw emotion publicly?
No. No. As we are saying, is the symbol of unity. It doesn't matter who heckle me, right? And I'm not saying that people should heckle the president. I would ask myself as a president, when did the rain start beating us? When did we reach that point whereby I, as a president, or my appointed ministers, go somewhere and they cannot even address the people? Why did we, what happened? What is wrong with my administration? Is it me who people don't like? Is it what I'm doing? Those are the questions we need to ask ourselves, because it is not happening in one place. It is happening across the country. That is what is happening. And what my good friend, and I keep on calling him my good friend because he is my good friend.
Yes.
What he needs to do is to look at the people who are surrounding him. Are they giving him the right advice? And are they doing what is right on the ground for him? Because Mheshimiwa here is a politician. He has a constituency. And in his constituency, he has wards and locations and sub-locations. And he knows if I'm going to this certain location, I need 1, 2, 3 people to support me there so that my visit there can be successful. Who is supporting Ruto on the ground? That's the question. Because when you don't have people supporting you on the ground, even if you go there, you will have chaos. Because you don't have people to manage you on that particular place. And that's what I'm saying, that Ruto don't have people to support him. That's why you see all these things happening. Today, if Ruto goes to, let me pick Mwingi because that's where I come from, and he has no people down there, what will happen? Knowing that Kalonzo is vying for the seat.
Same thing as this year.
So you need to have people who can support him on the ground so that these things do not happen. But once you force yourself that I have police, I have I don't know what, it will happen all over. And that's what I'm saying. Ruto has a problem with the Kenyans. And he needs Kenyans who can control this. But not those who are telling him, Your Excellency, everything is right. No,
right.
We have to tell him things are not right for him to succeed.
Agony for youth after Ruto visit, and they ask whether or not this is intolerance. Arrests followed an order by President Ruto after some youth heckled him. That's on the front page of the Daily Nation. Thank you so much, Joe Mutambu, former MP Mwingi Central, Titus Lote, MP Kachaliba, and James Gakuya, MP Embakasi North, our panelists this morning, as we take a look at so many headlines. And thank you, because we've really taken time to talk about quite a number of these headlines. After the break, another conversation right here on TV47, management systems for SMEs aided through digitization. My colleague Arno Dida will be having a sit down with Patrick Moraguri, CEO, Have a Go Business Systems. Do stand by for that. My name is Freddie Ndimuli. Have a lovely day.